Hey, what's up? It's Shane. Hey, and I'm here with off air. Hey, if you listen to the Rebel Radiothon, you know that this actually isn't Shane. E with my suckies.
With your suckies?
Sockies.
Oh.
Socks. Hi everyone. This is off air. I'm Jake Underwood, and with me is the wonderful and talented. That's what they used to call me.
I was going to say, I've never been called that.
Dude, they used to always say that. Behind the glass is the wonderful and talented Jake Underwood, but this time we got style with us. Hey there, style.
I get a lot of alliteration and rhyme. I get a lot of, and back in the glass cage, turn on the dials, it's style, and back in the glass cage with a smile, it's style.
Wow.
Yeah, I get a lot of alliterations. That's alliteration. No, alliteration's like,
I mean, it's impressive.
A's it's rhyming.
Yeah. No, I never got anything like that.
That's what I get a lot.
I got
in the glass cage because we keep him there.
Ooh.
Which I like that one a lot.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty good one.
bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because it was only Brad Sussman when he was Styles here. Hi. I think everybody knows that. But yeah, he would do what would he used to say? Twisting the knobs and pulling the strings. It's Jake Underwood.
But that didn't rhyme.
No.
You had to have some rhyme schemes.
Yeah, what can you rhyme with Jake Underwood? Under the hood, it's Jake Underwood.
There you go.
No.
I'd use that.
Dude, no.
You're in my phone as Jake Underneath. No, Jake Understands. That's what it is.
Who was that? Was that Pidge?
Yeah.
Dude, that was
Jake
so
Understands.
funny that night. He just started going. Jake
We got a lot of them.
Night. Yeah, that was what, Fortnite?
No, we were playing Minecraft because you don't play Fortnite.
Oh, that's
with
right.
Us, yeah.
There's
going to be no more Fortnite until I got off air.
Oh my god.
The demo, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, off air might get kind of more serious and more about life and stuff. Just considering the way you and I talk.
Well, I was going to make the joke that we sat we haven't seen each other in like 3 weeks.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, we see each other every other day. But
usually I kiss him before I go to work.
Twice.
If you're lucky.
And then I knock 3 times on the ceiling.
Because he loves me.
There you go. Wants you, actually. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, we were talking before the show.
Yeah.
Because we hadn't seen each other in 2 weeks, and I was going to make the joke when we got on that we sat there and talked about politics for like an hour, so we got that out of the way before
right.
off air.
Probably not. Probably not.
Shane's rolling in his grave.
He's not dead. He stepped away. He's got things to do. I don't know what, but he's doing something. I mean, I made time when I was traveling all over the country, but that's cool, dude. You know, whatever. He's either going to laugh or kind
4 episodes in a row of shitting on Shane.
He's either going to laugh or be like, what the fuck? There'd be no in between. Love you, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
You started this, or right before we came in, you said, "What the fuck are we going to talk about?"
Yeah, literally.
And
so
my only thought was, "Well, you got the role of the host." That's exactly how
I was
Shane
going to say that the feeling is still there. The feeling is still here. There probably won't be as. You might have to edit less.
Why?
Because when you and I talk, we have a tendency to just go back and forth, and there's not many pauses.
Oh.
Where with Shane, there were like natural pauses.
Yeah.
Like he was good at that.
Right.
And we would go with it. And so we would do the same thing. But
Yeah.
you and I, like, we feed off each other, and it's kind of, I can't hear anything in my ears.
You can't hear anything?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Are you plugged in?
Am I? Oh, hold on. Oh, I can hear it if I talk like that. I don't know. Did you turn it down?
I don't think I did. I can double check. Why don't you fill some air right now?
Filling air. Just a little behind the curtain, if you will, for the curtain jerkers. We do have Ned. We do have Ned. Ned is still here. We have some Ned Flanders. Sexy Flanders, if you will. Oh, that sounds better. There we go. I might be deaf. So we do have Ned. Ned is here. Some changes, but overall, I mean, it's going to be the same thing. We're just going to talk about life. Like I said, probably some more in depth about life, and we're going to complain more about like what's going on. Not so much in the world, just because when these come out, it's probably not going to be that relevant.
No, these are never relevant. Not like culturally relevant.
That's true. If you don't like religious talk, going to be honest with you, we're a Christ is King crowd here. Okay. So if you don't like that, I apologize, but I would hope that you would be open to listening to what we have to say when we do talk about that. Jordan and I are very passionate about our faith in Jesus and how we try to follow him, and we sometimes fail because we are human, and that's the whole reason Jesus died for us, because he knows.
We're also a Pepsi is King crowd, so we're not going to be pushing any Coke agenda here.
No Coke.
No Coke on off air.
It's been a while.
Not since the last time.
I don't think there's ever been Coke on off air.
I don't think so.
No.
Normally it's like energy drinks, so
yeah. Red Bull.
Prime and Zoa. What a terrible episode that was.
But you know what? I think the people liked it.
I don't think they
this
did.
is welcome to the episode where we talk about what we did. And then what will we do in the future? We don't know.
But maybe.
We'd like it to be, right?
That's the bit. There you go. Now you got it.
That's the bit, right?
It only took Shane leaving for you to get the bit.
We still got Chris Jericho here.
That's true. Yeah.
He's the Ayatollah of rock and roll.
So what can we expect with you as the host? I mean, are we getting for some radicalization?
No,
is that what this is happening?
No, not at all. I mean, I think it's just going to be a different perspective on things.
Well, and you said you want the weather break, right?
Yeah, okay. News at top and bottom of the hour. Traffic every 10 minutes.
Missed the top of the hour.
We did. No, we did. So yeah, expect traffic in about 6 minutes. We're gonna go to Bat Putler with the traffic. Brought to you by Belk and Belk. Serious lawyers for serious injuries.
Unserious lawyers for not so serious injuries.
Belk and Belk, we're just playing. And then we'll at the top of the hour we'll go to, because he doesn't work for them anymore, Rob Bailey with the news. He's gonna give us the latest on what's going on out there. And then maybe after we'll go and do some headlines.
And some fart jokes? Why don't we get Rob Bailey on off air?
On it, dude.
Or, better yet, why don't we get McSwaggart on off air?
You know what? Rob Bailey would be a great guest because of his work at Disney.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rob Bailey would be a great guest because he's Rob Bailey.
That's true.
You know.
Well, yeah, and the experience that he has. Yeah.
People outside of Cleveland, because mainly I think the UK is the top demographic for this show, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Are going to have no idea.
Well, it was.
Now they're not allowed to listen.
It was. No, you're allowed to listen by all means. And if you have something good to say, call in 216.
Oh yeah, more ad reads, right?
Yeah,
they're over there. Somewhere.
Are they? Hold on.
Yeah,
we'll get one.
It's under the calendar. I know which one he's gonna fucking pull is the issue, and it's the one that we don't have to do.
Which one?
It's gonna be your buddy's.
It wasn't. No, I was just gonna. I don't know. I don't want to read. You're listening to WSRR Radio. Make the switch. Anyways, so off air. That's what this is. And speaking of switches, we're switching. We're switching to a new format, maybe.
Well, so I keep saying format change. It's not. It's,
yeah. What is because
it's just programming change.
Yeah, just some changes in the programming.
Well, yeah, and it's basically what we talked about at the. If you're listening to this, the previous episode of Off Air, we talked about in the Rebel-thon. Obviously, Shane, God rest his soul, is no longer here on the show, and no longer on the Rebel Radio Show. So the Rebel Radio Show is not going to be, actively continuing on past September.
Right. How are you feeling about that?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's funny enough, I've had a handful of people reach out to me this past week specifically about it. Maybe just because we're a couple weeks away from it now. I think I'm cool with it. I think the sentiment from the Rebel-thon and subsequent conversations after of it had to end at some point, and it's better to go out while there's still a demand and it's still a quality show than maybe 10 years down the line when we're grasping at straws. So 10
years.
Yeah, I'll be dead by then.
Well, I would hope not.
You'll be like mayor of Cincinnati. So
following in the footsteps of Jerry Springer. Yeah. Yep. Download the WSRR app and pair WSRR radio to your smart speaker or car radio for the least residual radiation.
Download the WSRR app from your Apple app or Google Play Store and pair us with your car speaker or Bluetooth speaker for the least amount of residual radiation.
Okay.
That liner was based off the episode of the Rebel Radio show you were on, where we talked about
the Geiger
Bluetooth
counter.
devices and Geiger counters. Yeah,
Dude, that's
and the fact that there is an allotted amount of radioactive radioactive waves, microwaves that can come out of each electronic device.
Yep.
And that's all well and good until you have 13 electronical devices.
Well,
around
yeah, and
you.
if you don't believe me, wait about, I'd say 7 years, and that lawsuit's public.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be the. Did you use a cell phone? Did you ever connect to Bluetooth in your car? You may be entitled to compensation.
When's the one that's to me? Did you listen to Off Air? Have you lost brain cells?
Do we have one? Do we have something like that?
Something like that.
I feel like.
Let me take a look, because
Did
that sounds very familiar.
I know. Did I record that?
Yes.
I feel like I recorded that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't think it was for Off Air, though, is the problem.
It was just for the station?
Well, Behind Enemy Lines has one that's very similar, too.
Okay.
That you didn't record.
Okay. Mine's better, though, right?
I can't say that as...
But
the
that means,
program
no, that
director.
means, yeah, because you would have said no if it was terrible.
But that's part of the program shift, too, is Behind Enemy
Yeah.
Lines is moving to Friday mornings now. That starts next week as of recording. It's the, 19th of September today?
I don't know. I'm sleeping. Wake me up when September ends. You know what I mean?
So what do you guys want to talk about today? You seen movies recently? Or?
I told, so backstory. A friend of ours had some pretty famous comedians on their show, Seth Williams.
Yeah.
So you go find it on YouTube. But I told him to pull a 90s DJ where it's like, so I understand that you were at the mall the other day and you saw something. Tell us about that. And that's how they used to say, did you know that's how they used to set up the jokes for comedians in the 90s?
Yeah.
For like radio interviews? So I told him to do that. And he's like, why would I do that? I'm like, because it's a callback.
I mean, it's a valid question, though. Why would I do that?
But because that's the last thing they would expect walking into a podcast studio. And the last time you saw these guys was 20 years ago in the 90s. Like, if you, like, literally, the moment the on-air light, but this is off-air, on-air light turns on, and he's like, all right, so we're sitting here with so-and-so, so-and-so. So I understand you had a crazy experience at the mall last week. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about that? You want to win some concert tickets?
Do you want to win some fucking hold your damn mic arm still?
I'm sorry.
And you're the host of this shit?
Listen, I might be more. I won't be.
Not blowing anyone away.
Listen, I'm not even going to get a call back, brother. With that, hold on real quick. This is going to be funny to you and me, and the listeners aren't going to know. They'll know in a few months when we break the fourth wall. I don't think I'm going to get a call back.
No?
No. I hope I do. I would love to do that. It would be great, especially working with the people that I would be working with there. I don't think I'm getting a call back.
I'll say this much. I think this is safe to say, right? Jake and I had the opportunity to work together at another station due to an opening coming about.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see.
But when it comes to that, and sorry, we're about to talk about God a little bit. Dude, I've been praying the same way for the last like 4 months. I started off the same way every time, where I literally just go like, hey, I hope this is the path that you want for me. If it is, continue me on this path. If it's not, give me a month's notice. Just, let me prepare mentally for what it is you need me to do next. And I'll be ready to do it. Full bore. Let's go. Pedal to the metal. Let's go. But just give me those few weeks to change it up. Right.
Yeah.
And I've been praying like that since mid-May ish, right around there. So I guess it's been, like 3-4 months. And every night, every morning when I pray, I say the same thing. So far, I mean, there's some stresses, but that's all right. But I think it's working out so far. I love, as much as I like to travel, I hated the travel.
Mm-hmm.
And I love being able to be home. That's the main thing. Not being on the road with Striper just makes life a lot easier, even though there are some stresses that come with being off the road.
Yeah.
But the amount of, how do I want to say this without sounding like a complete asshole?
Well, you already do. So
the amount of truth and things. So 2 years ago, things that I thought were 100%, these people are going to be in my life.
Yeah.
These are my buddies. These are my friends, my family, compared to now. And I can really see now that I'm home and I'm present here, and it's not just a phone call once a month, but it's actually like, hey, you try to reach out to people, and it's not just the one. There are others. But the one still kind of makes me salty because, like, dude, I thought we were buddies.
Well, buddy, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I just had a wedding, right?
That's true. Yeah, right. Right.
I got all of that in one room.
Yeah.
Of knowing, all right, well, I guess this is the future move of who's not in the situation anymore.
How about that? We set the over-under at 7 years, just so you know. So I got
7
money.
years?
Yeah, I got money.
Oh, I'm way under.
But yeah, to go back to what I was saying with the 2 years, yeah, that's insane. You know, you're fucking married, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's kick ass.
I'm old as shit.
For
Someone,
real,
I don't know if we've ever talked about him on the show. Mutual friend of ours reached out the other day as we were having an argument on Facebook and said,
I think we've talked about him.
Probably, right?
Yeah, because
I mean, it's your show.
I mean, yeah, he's been brought. We're talking about the very talented Double A Anthony Alford. And if you are a wrestling fan, I will give him a plug because he works very hard on that. And I know he's starting his own podcasting thing going. But what is it? Side Hustle.
Side Hustle podcast.
Yeah, Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast. It's based out of Cleveland. It's a local thing here. If you're a wrestling fan, go listen to it, and you get to hear what Jim Cornette said. Just in their words. I'm joking. Completely joking. Kind of. Kyle, his co-host, kind of a Cornette guy. I'm just saying. I love the guy genuinely. I've worked with him numerous times. I consider him a friend. He just regurgitates what Jim Cornette says. So if you want to hear what he says and agree with it because you don't like him, then listen to Kyle Cornell on the Side Hustle. Here's your commercial. They owe us money now.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Well, it's your show, so invoice him.
Right. But yeah, so Double A.
Yeah, he reached out and said, oh, hey, by the way, congratulations. How does it feel? And my only, because I sat and thought about it for a minute, because like it really doesn't feel, and I thought it would. Yeah. I told you this at the wedding, because Jake DJ'd the wedding.
Yeah, that's what you want to call it.
Jake sat there and screamed in the microphone, all a cappella, actually, the whole night. That's why everyone left.
Yeah, the music stopped working. And it just got to the point that people were requesting that I sing songs, and there were a lot of Adele songs.
But the problem is, he only sang the theme from Love Boat, no matter what request came in.
And Gilligan's Island.
Well, all right. A couple times. Regardless, Double A text me, he said, by the way, congratulations, how does it feel? And I thought about it, I'm like, it doesn't feel any different. And then I went, I feel old as shit. I feel like everything's kind of done now. Kind of done it all now.
Yeah, it is.
That's a shame.
Yeah, you're done.
I could be like Shane and just be gone, you know?
I would hope not.
God rest his soul.
I show up to record and you're like, actually, it's done.
It's just Jake today.
That's actually going to be a playroom. Oh, you guys are pregnant? No, we bought toys.
Yeah, no, I put a ball pit in there because I figured I'd get more use out of it.
Dude, honestly though,
ball pit in the studio.
Trampoline room.
Ooh. Ceilings are too low in here for that.
Well, you just got to take the floor out.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. The
you know.
basement that's down there.
Yeah, no, dude. That's fine. Just people can't be in here when they're downstairs. Yeah.
Well, who wants people in multiple rooms of a house?
Not me.
Not me.
That's a security threat right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd give them an ocular pat down when they enter the room and exit the room.
Yeah,
at
least. If they're lucky if I'm not pulling out the gloves.
And they're lucky if the gloves fit.
That's funny. So, yeah, Shane's gone. He's not dead. He's just not here. There's going to be a lot of that because I need to remind people that, because I know you guys don't tune in to listen to us.
No.
I know this. So hopefully we can win you over. If not, well, we tried.
But maybe.
We'd like to. No bop it on this first episode.
Oh, dude, imagine if we started the new fucking affair with a bop it.
I thought of it. I did. I really did. And I'm like, no, because then we'd have to order pizza too.
Didn't even cross my mind. Those first ones are hard to listen to.
They are, but they're not. Because you could tell when we found the footing. And dude, my first segment ever on air was terrible. I was so nervous.
Mine wasn't. That was fucking awesome. I killed it.
On what station?
All of them, actually. They syndicated it.
Go fuck yourself.
It's pretty fucking cool.
It was so messed up because, first of all, I gave out the wrong number. So
I remember you saying that.
I go to. I don't know if I've told the story on here.
Maybe a long time ago, but it's your show, so.
But yeah, so I went to go to break, And the number was 216-578-1100. And because all my demos, and I grew up listening to WMMS, I said 216-578-1007. And so I go to commercial, and I'm like, all right, it took a little bit, because it's a talk station. So there's 10-minute segments, and then we go 2-3 minutes for a commercial, and then another 10-minute, and then go into news. And so I go to commercial, no phone calls. And I'm like, oh, wow, nobody's listening. Okay. All right. And then it lights up, and it's Seth Williams, who I talked about and who you work with now. And he went, hey, dumbass. I go, yeah. He's like, put me on hold. I'm like, okay. So put him on hold. Come back, and I go, welcome back, News Radio, blah, 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 Jake Underwood. We have a caller. It's Mr. Seth Williams. You know him from the afternoon show. Click. Yeah, I called MMS. Nobody answered, so I figured I'd call here. And I'm like, on air. I'm like, no, did I give out the MMS number? And he's like, yeah, idiot. Yeah, you did. And I'm like, well, you can't say I'm not from here. Like,
Yeah.
It was just habit and something that happened.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You'll never catch me saying it on air, but they faked the moon landing. Listen, Jordan Post, you better clip this. It's the only time you're ever getting it on this hot mic.
The preceding program was a WSRR radio production.